Wow, are you happy with your life? Or do you want something more? If you want something more, it's time to take an action you haven't taken before. If you want something more and you feel held back, it's an important thing to look at. What is it that holds you back? If you're not willing to take an honest look, you're not going to move beyond those limitations and the lack. If you struggle through your life feeling like there's things that consistently come up that trigger you, that bring you back to a place where you're resourceless, where you're angry and you fall apart, and ultimately go on a spiral of self-hatred and self-destruction that leads to pain to everybody around you and ultimately threatens to consume your life, it's time to do something about that. There is an answer. Healing is available to you. It's not a magic pill. It's not simple, one and done, because it takes deep work. But the work is real. The work is available to you. I've been having a lot of deep, great conversations about this recently, and working through a lot of these blocks, these deep things with people. Men specifically are who I help. I help men move beyond their limitations, find deep healing, and step into the truth of who they are so that they can become an inspired leader. And an inspired leader is somebody who uplifts those around him. Inspired means is inspiration, right? Inspired means to be in spirit. You can't be in spirit if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what your own spirit is and what you're moving towards. What are you living for? Because when you're moving towards something meaningful, you feel inspired. When something worthy is your goal, is your destination, it gives meaning to your life because you are living with meaning. You are moving with meaning. If you don't have that, you'll likely feel like a ship without a rudder. And worse yet, when you feel disconnected from yourself, there's nothing but pain, right? And if you know the pain, you know exactly what I'm talking about, even if it's hard to acknowledge it, even if it's hard to confront it, but it will get the better of you if you don't do something about it. It's your job as a man to face your dragons before they come out and terrorize those around you. There is a path to doing it. Okay, it's not a secret, like it's not esoteric. There's a practical, pragmatic approach to healing yourself at a deep level, removing the emotional blockages, removing the cycle of trauma so that you don't repeat it onto others and you don't pass it on. Here's one of the things is you are leaving a legacy right now. Your job is to become aware, what kind of legacy are you leaving? Are you leaving an empowering legacy where you're helping your kids lift themselves up so that they can be empowered whole people? Integrity means integration, or rooted in the same word. Integration of the parts to make a whole. To become a whole person means to integrate those aspects of yourself that right now are hanging loose, that you don't understand. And if you're disconnected from yourself, you will be disconnected from everything and everyone around you. You'll become disconnected from your wife and your marriage will go stale and fall apart. You'll become disconnected from your kids and they'll grow up to just kind of despise you and have no respect for you. You'll be disconnected from your work and you'll have no passion, no fulfillment, no, right? And it's going to be a pain to get up in the morning. You're going to be disconnected from your own body and you'll know what the consequences of that are, which is just lack of health, lack of energy, because you're also disconnected from the source of your energy, which is your inspiration, your sense of purpose and drive. It is the connection to what gives your life energy and meaning and purpose and value, right? You'll also be disconnected from a sense of respect for yourself. And if you don't respect yourself, how can you expect others to respect you? So I'm listing off a lot of symptoms of pain. The answers are there and the answers are real. I'm going to keep this one short, but I'm diving deep into the practical, pragmatic, step-by-step process of becoming a whole person, becoming a man of integrity, developing unshakable confidence. Confidence is a relationship of trust and rapport. So confidence means to have a relationship of trust with yourself. Can you say that about yourself right now? There's a lot who claim confidence but do not have a relationship with themselves. It's nothing but overbearing bravado. And those people are tyrannical, obnoxious leaders. Oftentimes, I kind of hate the term, but I'm going to use it anyway. It's oftentimes what we refer to as toxic masculinity. It's those who are disconnected from themselves. They don't have true confidence because they do not have trust within their own being. there's a schism, and they just learned how to be an overbearing jerk to themselves. And so they're an overbearing jerk to everybody else. That's not confidence. A confident person uplifts those around them, because a confident person is not threatened by those around them. When you have an insecure leader, they're a tyrant. They have no confidence because they're scared of themselves. They're disconnected from themselves. Okay, again, the answers to these are real and tangible. I'm going to be diving into how to develop yourself into a confident man, a whole person, in my upcoming masterclasses this Thursday. So very soon now, 3 days away? If you want an invite to join me for this live, life-changing, I promise you, life-changing training this Thursday, I'm going to be diving deep into this, and we'll have some time for live coaching. It's going to be phenomenal. So I encourage you, if any of this resonates with you, just comment invite down below, and I will send you the invite directly through Messenger. I look forward to seeing you there. And if you have any questions on this, you want me to dive in deeper into any of these specific topics in another live, I'm happy to do that too. Just comment down below, give me some feedback, give me some engagement here, and I will roll with you. I don't know what to talk about if you don't tell me what to talk about, though. Of course, I got plenty of my own subjects to dive into. But again, the main point from today is to encourage you, if you are in pain, which a lot of men out there are in pain, and it's hard to acknowledge, it's hard to own it, right? Because it feels it's humbling, which is a good thing ultimately, but it's painful. But the path to power lies through your pain. Acknowledge your pain, embrace the pain, step through the pain, and you will find transformation. That is what the upcoming masterclass is about. Is through pain you find your power. How to turn your pain into power. Join me live, comment, invite down below. I will send you the details, the direct link, so you can register, and I will see you there. The classic, gotta find the button.